Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be reacting to 10 things the UK does better than the US. Now I don't even know these things, I might not know these things, I have no idea, and we're going to see how many I actually do know. But guys, if you enjoy this type of content, let me know down below in the comment section and leave a like on this video. And guys, by the way, 95% of you are not currently subscribed who watch my content. So what are you doing? Now guys, if you want to support me and if you do enjoy my content, it would mean the absolute world to me if you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to go an extra mile, you can hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm going to upload next. And without further ado, let's get in with the video.
It's impossible to say which country is the best in the world. However, a case can be made for some countries just being better than others.
I feel like some of these points are going to be things that I have absolutely no idea about.
The United Kingdom just does better than the United States.
And I live here, so I have no idea. Cost-effective heads of state.
Many Americans often mock British people for still having a queen. They often say, "Get with the times. You're not free if you have a monarch. Your tax money is just being wasted."
Can't say that.
Well, the truth is that U.S. taxpayers have to pay more for their leaders.
I feel like the tax in USA, I don't know this, I don't want to offend anybody, I feel like the tax is more in the USA and it's harder to live.
In 2014,
I feel like the government takes a lot more than they
British
should.
royal family cost UK taxpayers just £35.7 million.
Sounds like a lot of money.
President Obama and his family cost US taxpayers
What?
$1.4 billion.
What on earth are they spending that money on?
So when it comes to cost-effective leadership,
what? I'm sorry, I'm so confused. Where do they spend that money?
Is less expensive than the President of the United States.
Traffic control. Oh, we have roundabouts, I guess.
The studies are in.
Yeah. They could talk about roundabouts. I love roundabouts.
And the verdict
keeps
is
traffic
clear.
going.
Roundabouts are not only more efficient than US-style traffic intersections, they're also safer. Mythbusters even tested this theory, and they clearly demonstrated that roundabouts allow for 20% more cars to pass through in any period of time than what is possible in an intersection. Another advantage is
that roundabout is absolutely insane. It's in England somewhere.
Drivers don't
it's only one in
their
England,
vehicles
like
to
that.
Stop. This has been shown to be safer for both drivers and pedestrians.
Looks a bit confusing.
So all in all, in this area, the UK has the US beat when it comes to traffic control.
Yeah, traffic, you know, roundabouts are good. It keeps traffic flowing and all sorts. But I have seen a couple of reactions from Americans saying they can't do a roundabout. They said that it's too much for them, especially if they go on the left-hand side, which they're not used to, and then doing a roundabout. I have seen a couple of Americans, and I've heard from a couple of Americans that would be quite stressful, and they don't think they'd actually do it confidently.
The average intelligence of each country in the world is something that has been rigorously studied over the past few decades. Well, the results are in, and quite embarrassingly, people in the UK are smarter than people in the
average
United
IQ of
States.
100. I have never got my IQ tested.
The United Kingdom stands at 100, while the United States falls short with an average IQ score of 98.
It's only 2 though. It can't be a big difference, is it?
But those 2 crucial points are enough to make the United States fall below the mean European IQ, which is 100. Many people argue about the cause of this, whether it be better schooling or higher standards of living, but the facts don't lie. When it comes to IQ, the UK is superior to the US.
That's definitely interesting. I have read up and I have watched videos on the American education system, and it does sound a bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently, there's loads of multiple choice. See, I don't know if that comes across offensively or anything, but here we have writing upon essays upon essays and coursework, and there's no more. There might be like a multiple choice section at the beginning of a paper that's like 5-10 pages long, but the rest of it is just paragraphs of writing that we have to do. I don't know what it's like in America. Let me know down below if anybody from America is watching. How is your? I don't know what exams. I don't even know what they're called. Here you have like SATs, CATs. You have your A-level exams. Your GCSEs. I don't know what the American ones are called. I have no idea. But tell me, what is your end of school exams like? But not college. No, you call college uni. Sixth form. We call sixth form and college. They're the same thing. But uni is the one up. So I think it's called. You know, you got high school. The one above high school, like that. The final year of high school. What are your exams called, and how are they? How hard are they? You know, do you know about the one we do in the UK, and what do you think about it, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Now that you know the differences in average IQ between the US and the United Kingdom, it probably doesn't come as a surprise when you learn that the UK actually contributes more to science than the United States, at least on a per capita basis.
You would think that.
Which is the metric that divides the number of scientific
Actually, no, you wouldn't. There's way more people
published by a
in
country's
America.
scientists, and divides that number by the country's population. This results in a number that gives you a good idea of how scientifically productive a country is on average. Well, in this category, the United Kingdom has the United States outclassed. The UK publishes 1.424 scientific papers for every 1,000 citizens, while the United States only produces 0.98
Oh wow, that's actually quite a bit more.
papers per every 1,000
That's a lot
citizens.
more, because America's a lot bigger and has a bigger population, so
Contributions in the world
per
scientific
thousand, that's
community
actually, we
is
do
point
quite a
of
bit more.
pride for people living in the United Kingdom, and this is certainly an area where the United States should try to catch up.
Wind power. Honestly, I remember when I was a kid and I used to go to the beach, there was no wind turbines in the sea. Now, there's hundreds of them. It ruins the
The
view.
United Kingdom possesses the most productive offshore
But it is
wind farm
renewable,
in
so
the entire world. This
eco-friendly.
world-class installation is the Greater Gabbard Wind Farm, which produces over
my God.
1.75 terawatt-hours of clean and renewable energy every year. The United
That
States,
is pretty crazy.
and indeed the rest of the
The wind
world,
here is crazy,
has
though.
nothing that can compete
Blows
with this
over all sorts of
installation.
things.
In fact, the United States doesn't even have a position in the top 25 most productive offshore wind farms.
Oh my
while
God.
the United Kingdom holds the top first, second, and third spots, with Denmark being its closest competitor. The UK's superiority doesn't just end there, however. The United Kingdom is the largest exporter of offshore generated wind power, which means that not only is the UK producing the most offshore wind energy, it's also creating enough to supply other countries.
That's insane. That's a lot of wind power. That is honestly a lot of wind power.
Just as with wind power and scientific papers, the United Kingdom is better when it comes to producing authors and great works of literature. The UK tops the charts of publications per capita, with only China and the United States beating out the country in absolute terms, despite the UK's much smaller populations. Overall, the UK produces 2,875 titles each year.
That's so
for
many
every 1
titles.
million inhabitants of the country, while the United States only
Per 1
produces
million.
956 titles for every
Oh.
1 million inhabitants.
Oh my God, okay.
This is an
That's
even
still a
more
massive
impressive
difference,
feat
but
when you
again,
learn
why?
the UK
Who's counting
has
this?
only 1/5 the population
Like,
of the
why
United
do you need to
States.
know that
So when
statistic
it
is
comes
what I'm
to
on
books,
about.
the US is still quite a few chapters behind the UK.
Oh, they could talk about James Bond.
While it is true that Hollywood is the film capital of the world, and as a result produces more films per year, this doesn't compare to one of the UK's greatest film achievements. The most successful film franchise of all time is a British film franchise, the James Bond
Harry Potter as well,
series.
though. Is that
The
British?
James Bond series
No, I don't
was
think it
the
is.
first to gross over $1 billion in sales, and is still the highest grossing film franchise. It seems that people still prefer
Yeah,
the
it
cool,
might be-
suave charisma
it might be
of Agent
British, Harry Potter.
007 to the loud action and violence of most American films.
I do like American films. I do like them. I do feel like some of them are a bit too much action packed. But I do like them. Oh my
If
God,
you're
look
a
at this
fan
spot.
of watching YouTube videos, this is probably the most important category where the UK is better
Gotta
than
love
the
internet
US.
speed.
Despite having invented the internet, the UK has the US outclassed when it comes to average internet speeds. As of 2015, the average connection speed in the UK was 13 megabits per second, while the US only had an average of 12
I don't know what mine is.
megabits per
I know what my download and
so
upload
the
is,
next
but I have no
time you're
idea.
in an argument
Actual
with
connection.
a British person on the internet, remember that they probably have you
But the
outclassed
upload
in
and
internet
download speed,
connection
where I am right now, which is in the uni accommodation, is really good. Back at home, it's still pretty good as well.
Of the 118 known elements on the periodic table, 24 were discovered by British scientists.
That's
This is
pretty-
more
that's
than
pretty
any other
impressive.
country, and further reinforces the case of British superiority in the sciences over the United States. This number includes crucial elements such as
Oh my
hydrogen,
God.
sodium,
So the
xenon, and
very,
platinum.
very
The US,
important
however,
ones.
wasn't totally outclassed by the UK, as the country did discover 21
Oh,
elements.
so
on
it's
the
really
periodic
close.
table,
It's not.
and as a
We're not
result,
massively
earns a
better
very
than US
respectable
then.
second place.
Yeah, having their flag in other countries, like, this is one thing that I find really actually interesting about the UK. The fact that we used to own at one time over a quarter of the world is insane. And the fact that the British Commonwealth is still very big, and this is one that confuses me. Hawaii still has the Union Jack in their flag, which confuses me because it's an American state. I don't know why that is. I know that we used to own Hawaii, or did we? Or were they just part of our Commonwealth? I'm not quite sure. But Australia, New Zealand, India was, Gibraltar still is. It's just random places that still have our flag. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
This is probably the greatest sign of the UK's importance and massive impact on the shape and history of the globe. As a legacy of the
New
once great
Zealand,
British Empire,
Australia,
countless flags around the globe still bear the Union Jack. From Australia
Cayman
to New
Islands,
Zealand,
Gibraltar,
and even Fiji,
Isle of
over
Man.
20 major flags around the world contain the Union Jack in one form or another. Perhaps the
That's
most
insane.
interesting and most humorous is that the number includes the U.S. state of Hawaii, which
Yeah,
prominently
that
and
is very
proudly
funny.
displays the Union Jack. The very first flag of the young United States, the Grand Union flag, even contained the Union Jack as well. While countries such as Liberia and Malaysia have similar flags to the U.S. flag, these are poor facsimiles at best, and are vastly outnumbered by countries, states, and territories that still fly the Union Jack with pride. For more top lists just like this,
Well, there we go, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Did you know any of these? Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you know any of these things that the UK does better than the US? Even though some of them, I wouldn't consider them to be massively better. I would consider them to be pretty good. I only know a couple of them, if I'm honest. I think I only really got 3 or 4 of them, which isn't very good out of 10. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, leave a comment and like the video. And by the way, guys, 95% of you who watch my videos aren't currently subscribed. And if you enjoy my content and want to support me, it would mean the absolute world to me if you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload next. And yeah, that would be absolutely amazing if you could do that for me. So yeah, if you enjoy this content, stick around. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.